Hey y'all, so before we get started with this video, I did want to apologize for the lack of content and the lack of really discussion about it. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff over the past month, and it's made it very difficult to release videos. So that's why I haven't released anything. I know people have been missing the videos, and I want to get back to them. So this is kind of the beginning of that. I do have a Bargain Game Hunter video that is partially done. I still have to film the last part of it, but it's partially done. And then that'll be out hopefully not too long. I also have a second episode of this series that will come out probably not too long. So videos are coming. This might be a little slower than I'd like, and I'm sure you'd like. But just if you want to learn more, you can check out my main channel. I'm going to be releasing an episode of This Week with Big C, which is kind of like a vlog, daily life kind of series that kind of discusses what happened in full detail. So you can learn about it there. Anyway, on to adventures in gaming. So if you don't know what this series is, don't worry. I've never actually made a full episode on this channel since it was created. I've only released one episode, and it was on the main channel back when I did gaming on that channel. And the idea was it was supposed to be kind of a clip show where I show clips of various video games, whether it's a glitch or a cool moment. Just release some cool clips from various video games and then compile them with some commentary. So that's why I created Adventures in Gaming. So I've released this episode's going to be a little different because it's all Pokemon. Specifically, it's shiny hunting. Now, I have a couple clips that are not related to that, but the vast majority of clips are related to shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet. Now, if you don't know what shiny hunting is, essentially in every Pokemon game, you have like a 1 in, I think it's like 4,000 something chance of getting a Pokemon that has a different color palette than the normal version. And whenever you send it out into battle, it has this like sparkly effect and it makes a noise. These are just kind of a flex. Like, they don't change anything when it comes to the performance. It's mostly just for looks and for show. But because it's kind of rare, shiny hunting has become a big thing in the Pokemon games. So people will spend hours upon hours or sometimes longer finding a shiny version of their favorite Pokemon. Well, they made shiny hunting as easy as possible in Scarlet and Violet. If you've ever wanted to become a shiny hunter, this is the game to do it in, 100%. And I'll explain kind of the process when we get into the clips. So let's go ahead and start with a clip I recorded back in December that I thought was pretty funny, showing off the oh-so-stable elements of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So here I am, just having a lovely picnic, and my Sprigatito is really excited about playing with the ball, so much that he's revolving around it. So there are two major steps when it comes to shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet to make it as easy as possible. Well, there's technically three, but here are the two most basic ones. First off, you want the shiny charm. The best way to acquire that, well, the only way to acquire it, is to beat the game and to 100% your Pokedex. Can take some time, and obviously you're going to have to make some trades for trade evolutions, as well as the Pokemon that are exclusive to the other game you're not playing. But if you can pull it off, it's definitely worth it. That's going to increase your odds of getting a shiny severely. Then on top of that, the new mechanic in Scarlet and Violet that is making it much, much easier to go shiny hunting is sandwiches, where you can make a fantastic culinary masterpiece like this sandwich in order to find some fantastic shiny Pokemon. Look at the craftsmanship of this sandwich. It's beautiful. Now, when it comes to actually finding a particular Pokemon that you want to shiny hunt, there's a few different methods that tend to work the best. One, which is a very common one that I use quite frequently, is the picnic method, where essentially you go to where you want to hunt your shiny. You have a bunch of them spawn, ideally in a fairly condensed location, such as a cave. And then once they've all spawned in, if you don't find a shiny, you set up your picnic, you unset up your picnic, and you get a whole new set of spawns. Here's how that works. So we finished our picnic, we made a delicious ground sandwich, and now I am searching for a green Sandshrew. Lo and behold, I do find one. Now, your shiny sandwiches do last about 30 minutes, so you have the option to either travel to another location to find a different shiny, or just stay in the same location and who knows, maybe we'll get another one. That's what happened here. Now we are traveling into the depths of Area 0, where I am attempting to complete a shiny collection of the future Paradox Pokemon. Now, by the time I started this series, I've already gotten a few. I got an Iron Valiant and I got an Iron Jugulus. And I'll show you what I named them later on, because yes, one of the things I have done with all my shiny Pokemon is I give them all nicknames. Normally in Pokemon games, I don't bother naming my Pokemon. They just stay whatever name they are. But shinies, I feel, are different, especially because oftentimes with shinies, you want to take them with you through various games. You worked hard to earn them, so you kind of want to see them continue on with you, especially because who knows when the next time you'll find a shiny of that Pokemon is. So I named all my shinies, and you'll see the names later on in the video. But I decided to begin my quest to complete my shiny Paradox Pokemon collection by looking for Iron Hands. Now, Iron Hands spawns everywhere in Area 0, but you're just looking for the top of his head to be chrome. That's the main tell point with a shiny. See if you spot the one I'm looking at. And as one does, I still had my sandwich on, so I decided to keep looking. Now, at the point that I was recording this, I was actually pretty quickly running out of time on my sandwich. So I wasn't sure if I would be able to find anything else. And as you see right here, I check how long I've got. I got like 16 seconds. Lo and behold, I find another shiny. Staying in Area 0, I decided to hunt a shiny pink Dunsparce, because Dunsparce is a funny Pokemon, and it'd be cool to have a shiny. I find one. So I'm sure a lot of you are probably curious, how many shinies have I caught before I started this series, and what did I nickname all of my shinies? Well, I'm going to show you that right now as I go through my boxes. Now, of course, since I recorded this episode, I've gained a lot more shinies, so I'll have to do an updated list in the future. But this is current as of when I recorded this. But there's some good stuff in there, and I think you'll find some of the shiny names amusing. There are a few that are not named, and that is because you cannot name shiny event Pokemon. So if you gained it from a special event online, you're not allowed to nickname it. You are apparently allowed to nickname your Pokemon from other games. So there were a few shinies that I got from Sword and Shield that I was able to nickname, which is kind of cool. So I nicknamed those. But anyway, let's go over all the nicknames of the Pokemon that I had at the time I filmed this that are shiny. Alright, so we have my Korean Amoonguss, we have Grimmsnarl, we have Arrow, Stinky, Sir Goldie, Smokestack, Salt Bay, Rufus, Boomer, Sumo, Hellhound, Snapper, Asudem, iPhone 15 Pro, Swanathan, Pinky, Crawdaddy, Blue Leader, Steel Samurai, Mrs. Nesbit, Wolverine, Mechagodzilla, and then we have Dun Dun Dun, Mr. Krabs, Spike Ball, My Balls, Iron Fist, which I renamed, and Caramel. So those are all the shinies I currently have, at least at this recording. Continuing our Paradox hunt, we're now looking for Iron Bundle, which is the Paradox version of Delibird. This one's entirely chrome. They spawn a lot, and I found one that was about to fall off the edge. Thankfully I saved it. Naturally, I still had some time left on my sandwich, and I noticed another shiny Delibird in the background. Of course, this regular one decided it wanted to fight. I didn't want to, so I ran away as quick as I could, and hoped that the shiny one didn't run away too far where it would despawn. He almost did, thankfully, even though I couldn't take a picture of him, which is what I wanted to do. I still got him in the end. So like I do with most of my shinies, I usually like to take them out to play and interact with them. So I did that with Mecha Claus, my shiny Delibird, and, well, he didn't particularly like the terrain outside. Also, he has a rare mark. That's really cool. Very, very rare to have a rare mark on a shiny Pokemon. So, I thought that was neat. Now, back in the day, if you found a shiny, you were lucky to find just one. Scarlet and Violet changes things in such a way that it's pretty easy to find multiple shinies on a single sandwich. So I was hunting for Iron Treads, which was my second to last shiny Paradox. I found one pretty quickly, and wait till you see what happens next. I found another one maybe 2 minutes later, about to fall off the edge, and my Gallade decided it would rather fall off instead. It was a pretty funny battle. Just a couple minutes later, going up the ramp again, and, well, that's a familiar face. Might as well go for 3, right? Well, you know what's better than 3? 4. That's right, I found 4 shiny Iron Treads on a single sandwich. A personal best. Who knows if it'll ever be beaten. The final shiny Paradox Pokemon I needed to beat was Iron Moth, which is a really difficult one to find. My Gallade decided he was done searching and just ran off. Pretty funny. This one's the hardest to find because you have to find an all-silver version. No red on it, just silver. And you have to look very closely. Thankfully, after many, many hunts, I finally found him. And at long last, I have a complete, shiny, future Paradox collection. Here's 6 of them having a good time at a picnic. I figured the best way to end my first shiny hunting Pokemon episode of Adventures in Gaming is with something that was accidentally truly impressive. So, if you've ever played Scarlet or Violet, one of the gym challenges is you have to roll this olive through an obstacle course. And it's a royal pain in the butt to do because the physics on the olive are terrible. Well, there's a challenge in the new Teal Mask DLC where if you can collect all of the various tablecloths available in the game and present them to a pair of NPCs, they will give you 10 Herba Mystica. Herba Mystica is a material that you need to shiny hunt and make shiny sandwiches in Scarlet and Violet. So having 10 free Herba Mystica is a pretty nice benefit. One of the tablecloths is locked behind the master version of the olive roll minigame. It's really difficult, especially because there's a ramp at the end where if you don't hit it just right, the olive will fall off and you'll have to restart. I had to do it probably at least a dozen times. How I won is pretty astounding. Take a look. And that is going to do it for the first episode of Adventures in Gaming officially on this channel. Yeah, the original episode is available in the playlist, but this is kind of the first one I filmed specifically for BigCTV Plays. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to release more videos like this while I'm playing games. If I find some cool moments, I'll try to use the share function and do a little clip show. There is another shiny hunting episode, and there'll probably be quite a few more because I'm pretty deep into the shiny hunting now. But this is the first of probably many shiny hunting videos. So if you liked it and want to see more, and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. Bargain Game Hunter will be coming back soon, hopefully soon. I know that's the biggest draw for a lot of people, but hope you enjoyed this other stuff while I got it. Now, I did want to do this. Obviously, as you saw, I caught several doubles of shiny Pokemon. So I figured what better way to give back than to do a little giveaway. So, if you want to comment on this video, what Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet you want to shiny hunt, let me know what it is, and I will select one of you randomly. I'll try to message you on social media, whether it's Facebook or not, probably not Facebook, but Twitter, X, or Instagram, and we will do a trade, and I will send you one of the shiny Pokemon that I caught. So if you want a free shiny Pokemon, that's a way to do it. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what shiny Pokemon you want to hunt in Scarlet and Violet if you've not already done so. And who knows, maybe you'll receive a free shiny Pokemon from yours truly. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Adventures in Gaming. Bye-bye.